Hello, hello. Hello. We're ready to play music now. Excellent. We're going to be playing 3 songs that begin with the word ain't. Kind of entertaining. These are all Tin Pan Alley tunes we're working on, and you will like them. I almost promise. The nice part about Tin Pan Alley, it's one of these eras that are sort of forgotten about. It's not studied in academics, and it's old-fashioned, and all of this stuff. But the funny thing about it, there will be a day when this comes roaring back. It's good stuff. It's surprisingly complex. It's super fun. It's from an era when, people were. When modern America was starting to come together and look like something that we would recognize, and it's just great music. So let's make sure that the link that I put up is working correctly. It's amazing, my computer, I didn't shut it down last night, I just put it to sleep, and now today it is just like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not happy about it. Let's see, that's gonna slowly come up, and there we go, working properly. Let me go post this link over here on Twitter. We are at jollyrogerukulele.com, if you don't already know that, jollyrogerukulele.com. And let me put the little graphic on here, and clink, and I hit tweet. And we are very patient, and sure enough, alright, so now we're on Twitter, so we know we're legit, and Michelle has made it back in, and so we're ready to roll. If Michelle's here, we're ready. So grab Ain't She Sweet, no, I'm sorry, Ain't Gonna Rain No Mo. Go grab Ain't Gonna Rain No Mo. This will be our last day of this, thankfully, for a while. Just the ukulele version. And I don't know what's going on my phone. I hope there's nothing important. Know that I have construction going on. You're going to hear all kinds of crazy noise in the background. Alright. And that's it. So let's see. Yeah, the noise in the background is because they've torn my house apart. I'm in the only area in my entire house where, other than my bedroom, where I can actually play something. Let's see. Amy made it in. I'm pet sitting a parrot who seems fond of my ukulele. Either that or he hates it. He's either singing along or trying to drown me out. Way to go, parrot! That makes me happy. That was very funny, Amy. Diane is back in. Sandy's back in. Let's play it. Ain't Gonna Rain No Mo. I am on ukulele. You can play chords, you can play melody, you can play tough uke. Make yourself feel happy with whatever you're going to do. How about this? I'm going to do tough uke the first time through. I'm going to do melody the second time through, and then I'm going to sing a verse of it at the end. All right? Okay. Yes, what you've been waiting for is to hear me sing. From the top. 1, 2, 3. Switch to melody. It ain't gonna rain no more. So how in the heck can I wash my neck if it ain't gonna rain no more? Well, the peanut sat on a railroad track. Its heart was all aflutter when along came a train roaring down the track. Toot, toot, peanut butter. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. Ain't gonna rain no more. So how in the heck can I wash my neck if it ain't gonna rain no more? That's a silly song. Big takeaway, I think, is, hey, you're going to be playing an A chord. A chord is what the very first song you learned with me was Frere Jacques. It's an A. Okay, that's shaped there. But not a ton of music gets put in A on ukulele. More should, because it's great. A is here, E7 is here, and then D is actually your other chord that goes with that. So all of those are actually very convenient for ukulele. The reason we don't put a ton of it in there is that A is a weird bass note. Ukulele, we like to have G as our G or C or D or even F as our bass notes, and A is just a little bit unusual, and so you don't see it a ton, but it's a good ukulele key. It really is. Guitar, it is the key, right? That's the key everybody likes to play in. All right, now that's Ain't Gonna Rain No Mo. And then our other one that we have already covered to some extent is Ain't She Sweet. And now this one's tough, right? You guys know that. Let me see where it is. How come it's not here? Ain't She Sweet. Ain't She Sweet? I'm going to do ukulele. We will do we'll do baritone on this one. In a second, I guess. I want to go really slow on this on ukulele so that you have a chance to look at my hands one more time, and then I'll do it at full speed. Okay? So start with Ain't She Sweet as a bar. Slide the bar back, add your middle finger. Slide the bar back. 5-3. And when I'm strumming this fast, I usually don't put that in. I usually don't have time for it, so I skip that 5-3. Then I slide back up, 2 5s, 2 4s with your middle finger, and a 3. Okay, now you got your regular F, bar 5, pinky on 8. Okay, this goes all the way back to Yankee Doodle. Okay, here's the hard one. You're going to take, when you look at that mess of notes, it says 7 5 7 6, and if you're reading it correctly, it says 6 7 5 7. All you need to do, peek up at the chord shape up there, and you see what you got to do. Index finger drops to 5, E7 shape in front. We just did the E7 shape on Ain't Gonna Rain No More. Okay, but it's on bar 5. Okay, then back to the full bar 5, middle finger on 6. 7 5, and then go back to the G7, which is your E7 shape on 3. Okay, and then a nice bar on 3 with your middle finger. Slide back up to 5. So that 5 5 5 there, I usually just strum my way through it. Okay, and then we repeat that whole idea. So go with me a little bit faster. 1, 2, ready, play. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum. Key here is all you have to do now after you're done. So you did play exactly the same thing twice. Then at 17, just remember your B flat. Okay, B flat's going to go on 1 2 3 4, then lift your middle finger up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's I in her die, and then up to 5. Directions. Add your middle finger on at 6, and I usually strum my way through that. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now go repeat that whole idea again. Middle finger up. Okay, now we go back to our G7. That's the E7 shape, bar on 3, but it's not a real bar, just your index finger. 2, 3, 4, bar on 3. Pinky on 5, bar. I try to do that when I play it. I try to play that all of those notes because I think it's fun. And then guess what? We repeat the beginning and measure 26. Bar on 5 and pinky on 8. E7 shape on 5. Bar on 5 with the middle finger. Okay, and then a G7 shape, which is your E7 on 3. Bar on 3, middle finger on the 4. Okay, so that's what you're going for. It's a lot. Okay, this would I would put this piece not in the most difficult, but definitely to get it right and to get it fast. You're probably going to make some compromises. You're probably not going to play every single thing that's on here. This is what I go for when I'm playing it. If I miss some things along the way, it's fine, right? Where it's not perfect, but you can. Your goal is to strive toward perfection, right? You don't ever get there. All right, I want to play it at full speed just so you can see what I do, and maybe you can play along with me. 1, 2, ready, play. Whoops. Oh, Gary. Okay, measure 17. Bar on 5, measure 26. That's it, right? So once you learn the first measures, 1 through 8, right? They repeat note for note exactly in measure 16, and they also repeat note for note 26 to the end. So you only have to learn that one section and practice it a billion times. That's about how many times I've done it. And then you also have to learn that section from 17 through, 23 or so. No, not even that far. 17 through 20. And oh my, just she is pure perfection. Yeah, 25 through 25. So, so just learn those two sections, and then you have the whole song done. Which is, that's what we always want. All right. Ain't Gonna Rain No More. Ain't She Sweet? And then to study, let's go take a look at Ain't She Got Fun, because Ain't She Got Fun is actually we're going to do this on baritone, right? Let's do it on baritone real quick. All right, I'm not going to look at the sheet music. You don't need to look at the sheet music. It's exactly the same. I wouldn't even worry about trying to play along if I was on ukulele. Here's what this is going to sound like on baritone. Same exact thing. you can see, you start to figure out, why does Gary put everything exactly the same in ukulele as baritone? Because then I don't have to learn how to. Then I don't have to read the sheet music twice, right? Here we go from the top. One. Those of you on baritones, let's do it. 1, 2, ready, play. Whoops, from master beginning section in, go. Again, we're not trying to change the world with that, right? We're just trying to have a fun, pleasant, silly little song. The thing I like about it is you can kind of strum your way through it and do tough acts tough uke at the same time, and you end up with pretty kind of a fun thing all the way around. All right, let's go take a look at Ain't We Got Fun. And I don't think I have actually put this in. Yeah, I did. Ukulele, baritone. All right, done. Ain't We Got Fun. I got the baritone in front of me, so let's talk about it on baritone first. Ukulele players, you know your D chord, right? No big deal, right? You know your A7, no big deal, right? You know your G chord, no big deal. And then you get to A sharp 7. You're like, what the heck is A sharp 7? Okay. So think about A7 right there. A sharp is just going to be a bar, move it up one. Okay? Looks a whole lot like a B flat 7. Okay? Then you got a B7. You're like, all right, what's an A7? Here's A7, B7. Okay, B7 is going to be a 2. Okay, F sharp minor on ukulele. That's this one. Looks like a G7, only it's on the top strings. C sharp 7. Here's your C7, right? So to get to the C sharp 7, you just put a bar on it. It looks like a D flat 7. When you see a diminished chord, it's either here or here, here, or here. It's always the same shape. So I usually look at that shape. If I don't know my diminished chord and I'm playing the other sheet music or the other instrument, I'm just going to find a place where on any diminished chord, I'm usually going to do it 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere in there, right? Just hoping to hit it where it sounds about right. On ukulele or E minor, 2, 3, 4, that's kind of a tough one. A7 is here, D is there. And maybe everything. You have a B minor down there. You have an F sharp and a B minor. So remember, if F is here, just put a bar on and move it up one. Now it's an F sharp. Your B minor is on the 2nd fret. A minor here, slide it up. You got a B minor. Okay. C sharp 7 we already did. G minor 6. And this is it. Don't worry about it, right? It's basically your B flat without the top string. That's a G minor 6th. E9, who knows? I don't know. I'd skip it. A7 is here. So there's a ton of chords in this one, right? And so really, I would say, you know what? Sit and listen to it. This is your preview of what's coming up. Baritone players. Here we go. Who all wandered in here, by the way? I didn't know. Let's see. Michelle asked if Amy's parrot's on key. That's funny. Good on. Robin, how are you? What kind of parrot have I? See, look at it. All the parrot talk. I'm playing Ain't We Got Fun, wondering why I sounded so awful. Yeah, you know, they're all 8 songs today, Michelle. So that's funny. Let's see. Yoroshmo says I'm awesome. That's not true. Parrot has just tucked his head under his wing for now. I'm not sure what and Sandy says, ain't she sweet? needs a little bit of work. All right, here's the preview, ukulele players. You're coming up next. You come up. I got just a couple minutes to get this in. First, G chord. Okay, D chord on baritone. Pinky. Fermata there. Whatever the heck that is. Second ending. Okay, I played that real slow on purpose, right? So that you can kind of hear all of the tones happening. Really, dang, gotta drop for a meeting. I ain't with it anyway. See you, Michelle. African great. Look at all the bird dog. Merit. Look at you guys. Hey, focus in on ukulele. What are we talking about here? All right. Good to see you, Michelle. Now, so that's what you're gonna play. Let's switch over to ukulele, and then everybody jump in here. Okay. I'm competing against a bird today, and I'm losing. All right. Grab your ukulele version. We're going to go through it nice and slow, same as I just played it. There's nothing here you haven't seen before, I don't think. I think all of this stuff is stuff you've probably run into. And do remember, on that one where you have a G chord with your pinky up here, if that's not going to happen, use your index, middle, and pinky. Okay? That's about the only thing that I was noticing playing through that. Nice and crazy slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Diminished shape. second ending. If you do the turnaround, when you do this, if you're going to play through it twice, the turnaround's cool. Right? And then you repeat it. So the turnaround's fun too. Now, the one thing I've noticed both times through at measure 30, I blew it both times. So that's the part I got to figure out. So that's the A9. Well, that's kind of pretty. So maybe think about it as that A9, maybe that's another place to create a whole new idea, like a really thoughtful downstrum there. Yeah, so I would probably just put a caret over the top of that A9. Because that's a sound we don't hear a lot in Tin Pan Alley, is the ninth chord. It's a little too sophisticated. I was waiting another 10, 15 years before jazz rolled around and when the ninth chords became more of a thing. So, yeah. So, all right, 3 Ain't songs. Work on Ain't We Got Fun. I would say of the 3 we played today, Ain't She Sweet is the one I have memorized and I can play it I'm more or less in my sleep, never perfectly, but I get it close. But this is the song that would be fun. It's got a lot of interesting things going on in it, so to get that up to speed and proper tempo and fit in your metronome and all that stuff would be a really good one to work on. So that's your weekend song, Ain't We Got Fun. Okay, and if you read the words, they're super cute because they don't have any money, right? And they're trying to figure out how to get along through every morning, every evening. Ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh but honey, ain't we got fun? Right? And then read through them. If I remember right, it gets pretty dark at some points in it. And yeah, it's a great song. It's a great song. Oh, hey, Jan made it in. Jan and Charlie are in from temporarily in Tucson. My dog Charlie is like the parrot. He sings along with it. Don't get to we had enough trouble with the birds today, Jan. Let's not go after let's not go out and include dogs in that conversation. And they're really that's the purpose of Instagram is to provide you with dogs and cats and birds to follow. Here we're about ukulele. You guys are supposed to focus. Thanks for being here. Sorry about all the crazy chaos of the schedule over the last couple of weeks. I am feeling like after tonight, I should be on Easy Street. So I'll see all of y'all this week. Tomorrow is the hard stuff. I'm finishing baritone versions of Do, Re, Mi, Edelweiss, and My Favorite Things. Theoretically, I'll have those posted for you tomorrow. And for baritone, they're already up for ukulele. And I'm cleaning them up a little bit, but they're basically done. And then remember Monday's orchestra, and then we'll be back with this stuff on Tuesday. So I hope you guys are having a great week. Hope you're having a lovely time wherever you are, and I will see you soon. Peace.